Hello everyone, this is my first redstone video. So I wanted to show off something I did based on a few designs I see and few I came up with. So I made this villager breeder. The design is by Logical Geek Boy. So thanks a lot for him. Go watch him if you haven't. I just mostly decorated it and I added a few functionality like the current dispenser and such. So this villager breeder is infinite, makes use of two villagers. One of them will be a farmer that will get the carrots, and then they will breed and make babies that will end up in this chamber there. So I have a few adults there, but usually when you do that, they are babies, unless you wait for quite a long time, about in-game day. What I did is I plugged that farm into this machine that is not entirely complete and still a few problems that we'll talk about. So the villagers come into that chamber there, and they have 5 chambers here, 5 cells, and each ones are for detecting when they grow up. So whenever they grow up, they will trigger that tripwire, and they will be on their way. I'm trying to adjust the timings and everything on that, because that tripwire is also to detect when they come back to villagers when they are zombified. So the whole point of that entire thing is to have better price and to have like really easy to make trading hall. Using a few new mechanics in 1.17, we can use like lightning rods, like that one here, to attract thunder and to convert villagers into witches. So why would we do that? So it's quite simple. Witches can throw various potions, and they can throw potion of weakness, like we see just there with the curly particles, and potion of arm, so the one with the asterisks, the pointy particles. And they have a 25% chance, but they need to have something aggressing them, so we put snow golem. And that snow golem will attack and aggro the witch there. The witch will see it. The snow golem is the position of the snow golem is very important, because you need to put it 3 blocks away from the witch, and you need to be extra sure the witch can't get the potion to the snow golem. So from there, the entire system is to get a villager, and whenever you don't want a witch, the villager will get to a zombie. The zombie got a weapon to make the process faster, and whenever the villager gets turned into a zombie, the tripwire hook will no longer work, and they will go into the chamber under there and get weakness applied, so automatically, without spending potions or even going to the nether. And the zombie will then go into the control room. So this part here with lots of redstone lines is the control room. So in this control room you can see which cells are used. So it can use 5 cells at once. The cells locks once they are used, and when the last one is used, everything is locked at that place to prevent having a queue or anything. Whenever you feel like the villager is ready and everything is nice, or if anything have a problem, you can flush all the cells, like I just did. That will reset everything and allow all villagers to go into zombie fire. Or if you trigger that thing, that means the villagers are ready and to go to the next step, which is the next floor under. That will allow for villagers to choose profession and to choose to roll once again their trades, to trade with them, to eventually dispose of them if they doesn't have other good trades. So yeah. So a few control here. This one is when the weather is bad, like this. I'm not sure if the weather is exactly. Yeah, the weather is bad. So we can do. We can request a villager. Let's try. And we want a witch. So the time is thundery. We get the villager there. The villager is already an adult, goes into that chamber, and then, whenever thunder strikes, so it can happen naturally, you don't need to have a trident, it's just faster that way. The villager gets turned into a witch, so it got a few problems there. The witch just decided to go a few steps. I need to block that thing. But yeah, that way it will be nice. And yeah, normally the witch will then go into that place. So I cut that to avoid like to have lots of witch or minecart there. But yeah, the witch will get in place. She's on a rail, so she won't move. That's very important because the snowman will make knockback effect, and if she gets slightly away, she won't be at 3 blocks, and she will just keep on giving portion of arming. So that distance is very important. It's very crucial to the farm working. And yeah, once the zombie is weakened, you can give it golden apple there, and press that button, and it will take one of the 3 cells to go wait until the conversion. Once you have done that process 4 times for any given villager, you can press that, and you get a maximum cheap villager. So they will output there, and there will be a chamber to select their trade and to store them also, waiting to get into a trading hall that I will do in the last floor, the first floor actually. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Sorry for the weather. It's the only way I can demonstrate that. And yeah, that's my farm for now. It's not complete, got a few problems. But yeah, I will try to make another video once everything is set up and down. And yeah, well, I'll see you later. Bye!